Good morning, my friends. Let me check the exposure we have here on the camera. Okay. So I think we have some, yeah, I have to move my light a bit here. If I just move here, yeah, let's just maybe increase the intensity here and here as well. I think that's good enough. All right, my friends, first day closing in on the weekend. Looks good. I'm actually expecting an email from someone that called me for a potential new project. So when this happens, I will have to take a short break to read the description and make sure I come up with an answer as well. But this is not going to take too long. So in the meantime, what I want to do is to move to Countess Runs for today. So yeah, let's start. I also make sure I can see if somebody calls me today. And yeah, let's see, I had another grand charm with only 12 plus 12 life, so I threw that away because I don't need it. And I think we can just move to Countess Runs in the Black Marsh. So let's do that. Where the waypoint is, let's go to the Black Marsh and look for the Countess Tower. I think we also have the quest. Look for the tower. Yeah, so we actually have a quest. And of course, what we're looking for, I actually want to see what kind of what kind of runes we need, right? Spirit. Call to arms, weapon with 5. Saw, tool, ort, and M. And also, of course, Ja, It, and Bear. So let me just check job description here, as I was saying. I cannot put it on the other screen just because a bit confidential information. Let me also check on LinkedIn maybe. Let me just log in. To LinkedIn. And let me just check this company they are talking about. Yeah, so it's maybe a smaller company, let's say. Let's see where this company actually is. Okay, so it's not very far from where I live actually. In case we need to go into the office. So let's see. It's not that far away. I actually know where that is. Okay, good. So what else? Yeah. Okay, so it's clear. Okay, all good, my friends. Yep. It's looking well. Total ort and the amn. Let me actually see what we need. Let's see what we actually need. Which runes we need. Tal, tool, ort, and amn. Tal, tool, ort. Okay, so we need amn. Okay, done. And what else? Maybe for yeah, for we would need to ral, mal, east, and om. Ral, mal, the two amn, ral, mal, east, and om. Actually have to ral here. Yeah, so we would need the mal, east, and om as well. Let's see. We will need to amn and yeah. Yeah, right. So let me check. That's done. Okay, my friends. I will need to go away for another 5 minutes. I have to call these guys, talk to them. So really sorry about that. I usually don't stream that early in the day, but you know, trying to mix it up a little while I still have time. So I'm going to put myself on short break here, and I'll be right back.
Что делать будем? Наслаждаться моментом.
Okay, that's solved. So we can finally start. Okay, so let's look for the tower. We have no corpses yet to raise some skeletons, but we will soon. Let's maybe run around for a bit. Look for some more potential victims. Okay, so we have all our skeletons now.
This place reeks of death.
So yesterday I saw a German movie. It was pretty good. Of der anderen Seite, which was said into English. On the other side. But I think they translated it in English with The Edge of Heaven, something like that. It's a pretty good movie. It was about a Turkish guy who was born in Germany, and his father, who came there from a city on the Black Sea in Turkey. And his father had like a girlfriend, let's say. And this girlfriend dies, and she had a daughter, which was about the age of the son of the one born in Germany. And he goes to Istanbul to basically look for the daughter of that woman who dies. And it's a nice combination of, you know, Germany and like Turkey. So culture differences, but also some pretty nice shoots. So pretty nice images from Istanbul, from the Black Sea, from around Turkey, and also from Germany, from Hamburg and Bremen. So it was very nice. It was also the screenwriting itself, the screenplay itself was very original. So lots of unexpected things happened, let's say. I enjoyed it a lot. The Edge of Heaven, or in German Auf der anderen Seite. I knew about this movie, but I'm not Turkish myself, so I wasn't very interested on what it had to say. But it's actually much better than expected. And yeah, I postponed it for quite a while. Movie came out more than 15 years ago, so. Other than that, waiting for a new project to start at some point. Let me maybe turn the music volume down a bit. Not that anyone was listening, but still. Forgot about that. At least I'm not on mute anymore or something like that. I'm actually testing the performance to see if I stream the whole day long, will I have dropped frames? Will I have any issues like that? Hopefully not. Because I think the video quality is good enough. I mean, I'm not necessarily streaming graphics intensive games. I mean, last Epoch, Diablo 2, used to stream Path of Exile as well, or Grim Dawn, so games like that. Even Diablo 4, when it will come out, it won't have better graphics than the remaster for Diablo 2, I'm sure. So it's, you know, good enough. The quality is good enough. You can hear me well, you can see me well. You can see the game well too, so yeah, that's about it. So we're ready. Basically, this year was a test. See how streaming goes as well. And yeah, I like it. I'm enjoying it a lot, and will continue to do so for a while. And we'll see in a couple of years what the results will be. There are a lot of people streaming. There are a lot of people that have been streaming for, I don't know, 5 years, 10 years. And who have the time to stream a lot more than I do. But I compensate with multi-streaming on different platforms. And yeah, here I am. And in time we'll see. I do this for my own enjoyment. This is simply a hobby I have outside of my work. So, you know, whenever is one person viewing and enjoying this, spending time with me, and talking about the games we both like, then I'm happy. So if I make even the life of one person better with these streams, that's enough for me. I don't have any ambitions or anything like that. My ambitions lie solely in the professional level, where I'm busy as it is. Not right now, of course, but when work starts, then I'm very busy, and there's always a lot to learn, a lot to do, a lot of work, but it's also very well compensated. It's worth the effort. So this stream is just a sliver of what I do. Of course, I also have a YouTube channel, but also making high production videos for it takes a lot of time, which I don't always have. So we're just trying to fill our time. Yeah, let me just something here. Yeah, okay. So we leveled up again. Yeah, let's max out Skeleton Mastery, and we'll see with the other points. Already overburdened. Yeah, just... We already have... We already have Kane in the city. So we can use him to identify the items there. Let me see, you can actually see the info or not. Let me also... So Countess Runs Jabber or ×2 Mal is on if possible. That's what we would need. Okay, let's go to level 5. Let's see what the day brings us. We're going to spend most of the day here. Countess. So yeah, when playing Diablo 2, I like to talk to you guys, tell me how your day is going and all that, because yeah, it's Diablo 2, you know, it's not very spectacular. So lots of grinding, doing 100 Mephisto rounds, doing 100 Countess rounds, and so on and so forth. The Samuel. Well, so what did we get? Roland there. Okay. So let's yeah, we actually completed this quest too. Okay, save and exit. Let's identify this one and sell it. Oh, it's not bad. 190 mana. About this ring. I think the roller rune we already need for it's either the spirit shield or the main hand weapon. Anyway, just put here, and that we don't need. What about this? Oh, so actually when Kane is identifying items, he also identifies the items in the Horadar cube. That's good. Chain lightning, fire damage, pretty nice. Defense, strength, light radius. This is actually pretty good for my mercenary. He needs 114 strength to be able to use this weapon. Yes, he can now. So yeah, adds fire damage. That's good. Defense, strength, whatever, light radius. So that's pretty good. Not sure if you want to keep this for now, but let's do this. And all resistance is +6. I mean, yeah, if you're looking at my resistances right now, it's pretty nice. But then again, I get 49 to life with this one. 49 to life. 49 years to life. Okay. So let's go back to the Black Marsh and carry on. There's some skeletons going. Oh, it's good I got a mana shrine so I can raise skeletons without any mana potions, I guess. Yeah, look at that mana regeneration rate. Okay. Let's go maybe to... Let's find the tower. Get this elite back as well. Man, I remember playing Diablo 2 in internet cafes like 22 years ago. When we moved on to StarCraft, Brood War, before that it was Red Alert, like the first Red Alert game. And I remember when I was going to internet cafes still in 2001, Lord of Destruction came out, so the expansion. But I never played the original one because I didn't buy it, I just bought the original game, playing more Baldur's Gate 2 at the time. So the first time I did Act 5 was when Diablo 2 Resurrected came out, and I played it like a year ago. And then the second time in this stream, in the second ladder reset, or season 2 you might call it. But it's still one of the better ones. So even after all these years, I usually stream Last Epoch, but right now we're waiting for the multiplayer patch to come live. I have access to test it, but it's in closed alpha, and I signed an NDA, so I cannot stream that, of course. Once it comes out, I'll stream some more Last Epoch again. Right now, you know, it's pretty fun playing Diablo 2 again with more digestible graphics, I guess. Because of course, here you cannot see it very well because it's just everywhere is dark. But in some other places, yeah, the old school graphics were not something you wanted to come home with to your mom and dad. And while the remaster looks pretty good, it's also pretty intensive on resources. I played this on 2080 Super graphics card, i9 processor, and 64 gigs of RAM, just because I use spam for other things as well. And still, I was having issues, technical issues with the stream, so I had to drop the graphic details to like medium and turn anti-aliasing off. Faster hit recovery, enhanced defense, fire resist, wow, 27%, poison resist, very nice. What about this one? Attack rating, chance of crushing low, it causes monster to be a lot of defense, but then again, look at the resistances he gets. He has less defense, but I think the bonus in resistance is pretty significant, especially fire, but also poison since we're attacked one. It's pretty good. I just turn on the multi-stream chat, see if anyone is writing to us from YouTube Live, from Facebook Gaming, from Trovo, where I'm also streaming. But of course I can see in the multi-stream chat also if someone is writing from Twitch. So that's good. Let's see, if I write the test here, yeah, test 2. Sure, of course, we can see. And I can also see the icon where the chat itself is coming. Let me actually check from Trevor as well. See if that works. Yeah, okay. Can I get to my like dashboard? Chat options. Let's go to the stream. I don't want to set up the stream because I am live. I just want to see if I should. Yeah. I don't think this is working like this. Let me just go to my profile. Let me just go to my profile. Going to the space maybe, yeah. Live chat, yeah. So let's see. Test Trovo. Yeah, and I can see the Trovo icon as well. So that's nice. Let's also check it on YouTube. Let's go to here. Live chat. Yeah. Let me just put the volume down a bit. Test YouTube. Yeah, sure. So I can see in the multi-stream chat where everyone is, you know, saying something. I'm not sure if Facebook Gaming itself has a way to chat live, follow and watch live, yeah, enlarge, write the comment, has a way to test Facebook, follow and watch live, yeah. Oh yeah, I can also see chat, or it's just a way to post comments really from Facebook. So yeah, streaming from on Twitch, on Trovo, on YouTube Live, and on Facebook Gaming. So that's pretty good. So let's go ahead and do another Countess run, and then we'll take a short break. It's been a pretty busy start of the day for me. Busier than expected. Or as it sometimes happens. So bearded axe. Axe with a beard. Maybe this way. I actually lost the skeleton. Can't say I'm paying a lot of attention. What's the bone one? I don't know if I want to. Yeah, see. Requires strength 70, and my question to you is, I want to put some more points into strength, or not yet? I would say let's put some points in strength. And also a couple more points into vitality. So 76 strength, and if we find something that requires more strength even, we can just put some more points into it. But let's use some of them so that we don't skip 25 unspent points there. In a couple of levels we'll also have maxed out skeleton mastery. Are these minions? only level 2. We should speed up a little. It's pretty remarkable how streaming to 4 different platforms doesn't require too much bandwidth. I just wish my stream was better, or I don't know. Me as a streamer, that will get there. It's just fantastic. The amount of technology we have at our disposal for free, basically, more or less for free, to stream whatever we like, and also to watch our favorite streamers. So that's fantastic. We're really living into a day and age we couldn't have imagined 20 years ago. So what are we doing? They're cursing my minions? That's a shit. Yeah, hating them doesn't make much sense, to be honest. We could just stay back and curse them, curse the crapify on them. But which item is casting poison? Frost Nova. Chain lightning, but about Frost Nova? I don't know. His fire resistance is fantastic. Mine is like minus 18% still. But this is what it is. Flawless diamond, pretty nice. What can we throw away? We can throw away some of these mana potions, honestly. Flawless diamond. Attack rating or resistance is 14. Pretty nice. Where's the Countess again? Whoops. Get out of here. All my skeletons are like there. And all these mobs are coming at me. Yeah, this is bad. Because the skeletons cannot move from there. And I'm getting attacked everywhere by these devilkins. So it's not a very happy setup. No, it's not. We have to get out of here. Unfortunately, it's not the best setup. We need to get some skeletons back because they are just standing in the door and we're not doing anything. So yeah, that's why. Are they at least coming after us or something like that? No. What are we doing in this case? Okay, that's better. So at least they came out of there. That's better. Because the skeletons were just staying in the door, they couldn't enter. And they still are. Rune and two rune. Yeah. So maybe you actually need to do like Hell Countess to get more runes. But it will come. Maybe let's just put 20, 23 of 25, sure. Let's get this one. Gold. What about healing potions? Bard club, that I can understand, but bearded club, what the hell is that? Right. Yeah. So let's simply restart the game. Nobody needs that. Do we want to sell this? I don't see the use for it. Not the best in slot or anything. Plus 5 to mana, whatever. Yeah, but plus 6 to light, I mean, come on. Not for 2 slots in my inventory. Let's also put the diamond stash. Let's take a short break, my friends. A bit more difficult early in the morning. I'll see you in 10 minutes. Promise. Oops, sorry about that. Forgot to put the microphone on mute. All right, my friends, we're back. Let's see if I have any response for email. Probably not. Okay. Looking good. Looking good. So let's see now. Countess Runs. As a necromancer, it's sometimes problematic because when you start a game, of course, you need to fast getting 8 skeletons back up. But we're still looking for the tower, so it doesn't matter really. Leveling up soon. We can just use one of these mana potions and skeletons are up. So it's still better. We have a lot of mana now. Lots of poison mobs now. Armor shrine. Okay. Stamina shrine. My fire resistance acting up. I do this guy as well. Raises carvers, so when it says he's raising carvers, he's also raising carver shamans, I suppose. I now need to get to the front and hit them myself as a necromancer. Yeah, got mastery. And at some point we'll get the prerequisites as well for Decrepify, because at some point I have this that adds 2 to Decrepify. It's pretty good. Maybe at some point we'll want to change it, so it's good to have the requisites for Decrepify as well. There's still a guy hidden somewhere that is grazing. I guess this is just a bridge over the Black Marsh itself, so we're not going into another zone. Well, let's check this area as well. Let me just do a quick check of something. I'll be right back. All right. Oh, we're in the Tomoe Highland now. Let's clear this up as well. Oh, this is actually crazy. Thank God I'm playing a necromancer. Actually, let's continue with the story, because there's no point in spending too much time just doing Countess runs right now. Later on. Let's just get to the monastery. Get these shamans. Magic resistant, but extra strong. Let's get some healing potions. Let's get a waypoint into Outer Cloister at some point. Any news on the actual release date of Diablo 4? Or is it still just 2023? Which could mean anything from April to December, basically. The waypoint. So with the skills, we're going to max out skeleton mastery and then try to get the prerequisites for decrepify. Because right now I get the points to decrepify with this offhand, but I don't want to rely just on that. Whoops. Oh, these gloves require level 14, so maybe at some point we'll get something better. Yeah. Not like this, require level 7. Getting a lot of carver spawns this reset, this game set. Not great, not terrible, but they're attacking me and my fire resistance like minus 18%. Sad state of affairs. Whoops. That's a sad state of affairs right now. Especially with the bone mages as well. I'm playing this as a solo single fan, of course, but not a big fan of hardcore games, so of course the Summoner Necromancer is the safest build for hardcore. That's your cup of tea. You basically do breeze for everything except maybe Diablo itself. Nice. Increase attack speed, hit recovery, chance of blocking, defense, strength, dexterity. It's better than what I have on my merc right now. Hit recovery. This one has the fire resist now. Yes, blocking, attack speed, hit. I'm going to keep this one because his fire resistance is almost kept, which is pretty nice. Yeah, let's go to the jail. All the way to the catacombs. At some point, right? And actually, I think we need that quest from Charzy, yeah. Or the gives us the hammer. So some stuff, and let's see if we can talk to Charzy to get the quest or not. Fire level 16. You wanna keep it? I think so. Not right now. Well, go to Charzy to repair anyway and see if she has the quest for us. Yeah. For her in the monastery barracks. Yeah, so let's get back to the barracks. Or we could just reset. Let's just reset and go to the outer cloister again. Now let's search the barracks more thoroughly. Yeah, jail level 1 also has a waypoint. Let's get some more skeletons. Hello. Yeah, because you cannot see them. That's the thing I like about Diablo is this fog of war concept. Even if the camera is top down, you cannot see what is waiting for you around the corner. You just get a glimpse of it and adds to that horror feeling. They nail so well. There's so many differences between Diablo 3 and Diablo 2, I cannot even start. Talk about all of them. That's why I wonder what Diablo 4 will be like, since you can imagine Diablo 4 will be developed by developers that also made Diablo 3. Which I'm not sure all of them understand. Without a clear direction from the creative director or something like that, without a clear direction, we'll just make a Diablo 3 version 2.0, so. Not something Diablo 2 fans want. Oops. So let's look for the blacksmith. If only I could have get more fire resistance. We will at some point. We will. Oh my god. Oh dear. Giving me a heart attack early in the morning. Here's the blacksmith, or that's the big boy over there. Magic resistant. Let's get the malice. Yeah. Is it the weapon I want to use right now? No, of course not. We'll get it to her, but we won't imbue anything just yet. Maybe something we get from Act 2. I still have the boots I imbued from normal difficulty, so we'll have to see what we actually need. I'd like a belt with like +12 slots. if I get anything like that. Can go to the jail now. Project Palace is here, yep. I don't think you get any experience from the quests in Diablo 2, right? You do them strictly for the rewards. Which can, of course, either be one skill point or additional stats. Just be able to reset stats. This thing with the imbue. The worst quest ever with a personalize, like I did this the Boreas Season 2's leather armor, whatever. I don't think you get experience per se when you're completing a quest in Diablo 2. Oops. That's a shit, Captain. See, the old school graphics, they had a much better contrast. You could actually see what you're doing. But the new ones, especially the light radius thing. Light radius with the new graphics is totally useless. I'll just go to town and get the Heraldic Malice to Charzy. Clear up our inventory a bit. Okay. No, you don't get any experience at all. Hey, how are you doing? XX, XR, XX. Patterns and probably will sell this. Work price. Let's put some gold aside for rainy days. Look. This. Go to. Yeah, we're going to wait with the imbuing. Go to the jail. Go to jail. Oh, it's this way. See, if I'm changing the graphics, I can see much better where I need to go. Thanks for dropping by, my friend. How are you doing? Also, guys, if you're watching on YouTube Live, Facebook Gaming, bravo. Don't worry, just type in the chat and I can see what you're telling me. Right now, I see XXSRXX is on Twitch, so I hope there's not too much of a delay between the chat and the stream, because if there is, let me know. Might have to do with Diablo 2 Resurrected itself. Because I had some performance issues a couple of days ago. I actually was wondering if it has anything to do with my internet connection. But it turns out it had to do with the game performance. So I had to lower the settings actually. While I'm playing this on a computer with very good specs. Orchard. Do we need orchards? Yeah, bear all is on. Yeah. So poison resistance 25% and the market 44%. We can just try and do Endurial. What's the worst that can happen, right? We're just gonna cheese her with Town Portal if needed. Yeah, they did a good job with the front end of the game, let's say. But still, I think the graphics are a bit mushy, so in the old game at least you could see a clear contrast between the light radius, all the light effects, especially when it's very dark. But with the new graphics, it's all a bit mixed up, a bit mushy. I didn't get a waypoint for the jail level 1, but I guess we don't need it. We'll just get it at the catacombs level 2, I think, and Updrailers at level 3, right? Are you playing Diablo 2 Resurrected yourself? Did you play the original as well? I can't imagine Diablo 2 Resurrected getting any like new fans. Just a remaster for us older people, for the boomer gamers. Wanted to continue playing Diablo 2, but yeah, with much better graphics. Go this way. Oop. Did you play the previous ladder? I didn't myself because I was in the process of moving to an apartment where I can actually stream from, setting up my studio here. Where I lived earlier, I didn't have enough room for that. Paladin is nice, but it's a very expensive build. Are you leveling a Hammerdin or something else? Yeah, sorry for the spam. There are just some rules I set up for the chatbot. And since it sense there is some activity going on in the chat, it's only coming like every 10 minutes or something, so not very often. Usually stream last epoch, but right now we're waiting for a bigger patch. The game didn't have any updates in a long time, and not because the developers aren't working on it, but actually the multiplayer patch itself involves a lot of work. And I do have access to the closed alpha as a community tester, but I cannot stream that, it's under NDA. So just waiting for something I can actually stream. I usually don't have a lot of time to play and stream. Hammers, yeah, it's the best. That's the best, especially if you can afford equipment. That's why I like Paladin too, but I didn't want to start the ladder with Paladin just because So expensive. Some gloves, some gloves, some gloves. Maybe. I don't want to cast Frost Nova because then it freezes corpses. The resists are pretty nice. Actually, I don't know if I want to imbue something like that at Charzy. I would like to imbue a belt. Whenever we get a belt, ideally plus 12 slots, I can imbue that at Charzy. Level 2, so let's maybe go to the right, or is something going on here to the left hand side? Nothing here. Yeah, for me, I played the original Diablo 2 in the year 2000. It didn't impress me that much because I was playing Baldur's Gate 2 right now. And I'm only mentioning Baldur's Gate because I know Larian is working on Baldur's Gate 3. And man, in the year 2000, Baldur's Gate 2 was like a revelation for me. It's fantastic. Right, and the next year a Lord of Destruction came out, but I didn't buy it. I never played it before Diablo 2 Resurrected, the Lord of Destruction. And then World of Warcraft came out, and I was kind of, you know, playing World of Warcraft all the time. Some people who didn't want to pay the subscription for World of Warcraft or couldn't afford to, then yeah, they played Diablo 2, and it kind of had a resurgence, the game itself. In the years 2005 up to 2009. But I wasn't part of that, so really, but I'm still enjoying it just because I think what I like most, besides the graphics, the feeling of heart, the fog of war and all that good stuff, I enjoy the itemization. I think it's still one of the best itemizations we managed to do in a game. Sure, we can include Path of Exile, which kind of got that concept with the skill gems on socketed on items. They got that concept kind of from the runes in Lord of Destruction. But still, in Diablo 2, anything can drop from anywhere, and I'm still more excited for anything, any potential drop in Diablo 2 than I am for potential drops in Path of Exile. So I still think Diablo 2 has the best itemization in the game, and it's great that they managed to do this graphical update as well. I just don't see it getting too many new fans or Did you originally play Diablo 2 as well, or only started with Diablo 2 Resurrected? I'm actually curious to know if there are people playing Resurrected for the first time and actually enjoying it. I guess this really is an old school game, and it's lacking many quality of life improvements that came in the past 20 years after it. Especially the potion management, and especially as a paladin. I played paladin before the ladder came out, and also in the open beta. Open beta included Act 1 and Act 2. I played a Hammered Invar as well, but the potion management was atrocious. That's why I'm playing Necromancer. As the title says, slacker build. I can just sit back and relax and actually enjoy the game without using too many potions, running after mobs, and all that. Let's get out of the jail already. Can we go inside here? Yes, we can. Let's open the door. But of course, the skeleton will just clump up at the entrance. Pathfinding is still a bit ridiculous in this game, but it is what it is. It's a very old game. Let's be honest. And back when Diablo 2, the first one, came out without the expansion, the reviews weren't all that great. But it managed to revolutionize the concepts again with total destruction, like the charms, the runes, best addition to the game ever. And that's when the game actually started picking up. After a lot of destruction came out and a lot of patches. I think the last patch came in like in the year 2009. That's when we actually also switched the game to peer-to-peer, so we didn't have any dedicated servers for it anymore. So you'd establish the connection to game owner, yeah, the one making the game, and it all revolved around the quality of the internet connection of the player making the game. But yeah, it somehow survived, at least until 2009, 2010. Afterwards, I don't think there were any, except some hardcore players like, I don't know, Mr. Llama or whatever. Some streamers like that playing it. Sure, I would play Path of Exile again, but Path of Exile kind of picked up on the trends from Diablo 3. So you just end up fighting screen after screen full of thousands and thousands of mobs. And that's not the feeling of Diablo 2. Even if it looks like Diablo 2, kind of moves like Diablo 2, it's not Diablo 2. I just saw some of this stuff. Because Diablo 2 is like you fight a group of monsters, kill them, or they kill you. Then you go to another group of monsters, and so on and so forth. It's more tactical in the way of you're trying to see if you can actually jump in that group of monsters or not. It's kind of similar in Last Epoch as well, and for sure it's similar in Grim Dawn, which is still my favorite game. But it's not the same in Diablo 3 and Path of Exile, sadly. So what about this? Fire damage, energy shield, meteor. It's for a fire sword. Yeah. It's either. Let's see, this armor, it has defense, strength, cold resist, poison resist. Pretty nice defense, but I think fire resist and poison resist are more important. This one has 8 poison. Oh yeah, I can press shift to compare. Sell it. Fort rune. Don't think we need this for anything. What do you guys do with the runes you don't need? Just vendor them, or do you try to sell them to other players? What's the MO there? Oh, that's not what I wanted to do. I want to go to the inner cloister. Sorry. Dead rogue. Okay. 20 stat points, 20 stat points. I don't know if I want to increase the strength just yet. Lightning resist, fire resist, requirements minus 20%. Okay, 13 to life times. Well, if I'm only keeping this for the fire resist, I think this is better. Mail. Bit more defense. Also a bit more life, lightning resist, and also has some fire resist. Requirements minus 20. Yeah, let's put this on the mercenary for now. Oh, that I really hit the spot, isn't it? Let's get the catacombs and also get the waypoint at level 2. After that we'll make a short break. So maybe this way, right? Short breaks made often are the keys to success. At least that's why I keep telling myself. Actually, a small break every hour. So, no, this is where it came from. Somewhere from the cathedral. Go down into the catacombs. And waypoint is at level 2, right? Now, truth be told, I played Diablo 3 for like 500 hours. Diablo 3 has a very fluid combat. It's very fun and spectacular. And that's pretty much what it has going for it. They did a lot of improvements, especially with the expansion. I actually don't remember what the expansion is called right now. I didn't play Diablo 3 in years. What I wanted to say about Diablo 3 is that it's the perfect game for someone trying to get into loot-based hack and slash ARPGs. It's the perfect game for beginners. It holds your hand, it allows you to reroll on the fly, change your skills, see what works, see what doesn't, see what kind of class you enjoy, kind of play style. It's great in co-op as well. If you want to get like your wife into playing RPGs or anything like that, it's the best game too. My wife tried to play Diablo 2 and she played the sorcerer and she died like at the Den of Evil, and she said it's too complicated. I have to watch the map, I have to watch the fight, I have to watch my potions. The potion management was her main gripe in Diablo 2. Diablo 3 is something for everyone playing an RPG for the first time. So that's the RPG I would recommend to any beginner, anyone trying to get into, or maybe not you guys watching, you're already into it, but you want to get a significant other or kid or anything like that. Diablo 3 is the way to go. Sure, you play Diablo 3 for a couple hundred hours, play it for a couple of seasons, and then you want nothing more. Nothing more. Except Grim Dawn. A game that is closer to the playstyle and game feel of Diablo 2. I don't think there are many alternatives. We'll see how Last Epoch turns out, but that's still in beta, of course. Because Path of Exile tried to emulate the game style or field, combat field of Diablo 3. Fighting large packs of mobs, spinning up the entire screen, screen after screen. So it tried to recreate the feeling in rifts in Diablo 3, but actually good rifts in the form of maps, so not the way they are in Diablo 3. And myself, I don't enjoy the combat feel of Diablo 3 or Path of Exile as much as I enjoy playing Diablo 2 Resurrected now that we have it. Grim Dawn and Last Epoch. For me, Grim Dawn is still the best. But it's sad they're not adding any content to it anymore, but maybe they will at some point. The creators of Grim Dawn released a game called Farthest Frontier or something like that. It's a Settlers type of game, if you know the game Settlers. City builder or a village builder, let's say. Hello, Goliath. Unless Goliath is a bot who's trying to sell us gold, but we'll let him decide. Let's look for the waypoint, and then, as I was saying, let's take a short break. Because I'm not sure what that emoticon is, Goliath. Is that gold or something else? Like lamps or something like that. Oh, it's shiny. Maybe this way, maybe. Oh, he went away by himself. Super healing potion, and let's see where that waypoint is hiding. Maybe let's switch to the old school graphics, and that way we can see the waypoint better, but I don't think we found it just yet. And then we'll go downstairs to Andariel and see what's up. If it's too hard, we'll just chase her with the portal, but as a necromancer, the only issues I have are with Diablo, really. Maybe with Duriel too. Maybe with Duriel too. But Duriel I can chism. Duriel I can chism with portals, you know. Let's get a diamond. It's flawless, then why not? Because I was saying let's do Countess Runs, but then again, I'd rather finish Nightmare as fast as possible. Still, for hell, we need like level 70 or something like that. So still a way to go, but better to progress the campaign in Nightmare than just stay stuck at the Countess. And we can always farm the Nightmare Countess when we're higher level, and it just goes faster as well. So. At some point we need to craft the Enigma so that we can actually get the teleport and stop this nonsense. We're just running around. Level 40 soon. That means we're going to max out skeleton mastery. Then we'll go to courses to get the prerequisites for Decrepify, because right now I get 2 points in Decrepify with the offhand I have, but maybe I want to change it at some point. Yeah. Oh, I can't see anything, and this is why I'm switching to the old school graphics at times, especially when I'm looking for waypoints. I cannot for the life of me see the waypoints with the new graphics. It's a contrast issue. Actually wondering if I can. I have some presets in my monitor. It's an Alienware monitor and it has some presets modes. It has something like for MOBA, RTS, RPG as well. Yeah, so I think the MOBA RTS just makes the characters a bit more visible. It's a bit difficult to explain. I don't think this gets streamed. Yeah, because now I can actually see the waypoints. So it's a bit difficult to explain, but I don't think it gets streamed. But I can see the outer contours better than I can normally with the standard mode, let's say. Let's go to the city. Let's take a short break and then we'll look for Catacombs level 3 and Andario. Yeah. City and also sell some stuff. Let's do the traps. Just make sure you don't click on reset stat points and all that, because it can happen. It didn't happen to me just yet, but it can happen. Poison resist plus 12. Plus 2 to energy. Well, what's better, poison resist or cold resist? I think at this point, poison resist is a bit better. Let's see, plus 5 to mana. This one is plus 2 to energy, so it's basically the same mana amount. Missing 1 point of mana. Cold resist plus 30 is nice, but we don't care about cold resist that much right now. Yeah. This one with life, 48 to mana. I mean, that's great. I think poison resistance is better right now. I'm just going to keep this ring and use it at some point. What about this? Oh yes, amulet with plus 6 to all resistances. That's also nice. Let's put this really. And this is what the mercenary had before on him, right? Can sell this one as well. Good. All right, my friends, let's take a short break. I'm going outside to smoke a cigarette. Don't start smoking, kids. I'll see you in 10 minutes. Wow, I forgot to turn on my microphone, guys. Sorry about that. I'm a dumbass. What I was telling you guys is that I'm going for lunch for about an hour, and I'll see you in just a bit. So if you've been watching and didn't hear me talking, or if this happens in the future, just let me know in chat, okay? Just tell me, dude, you're on mute, we cannot hear you. Sorry, going for lunch for about an hour, and I'll see you guys a bit later. If you want to make sure you're not missing the other stream, you can follow the Twitch channel, follow the Turbo channel, subscribe to the YouTube channel for live, or just follow the page on Facebook so you can get the Facebook gaming stream, depending on where you're watching. Thank you, and I'll see you in about an hour. So if you're having lunch as well, enjoy it. Talk to you soon.